Siapa namanya? Kristen, itu si Norma udah pergi ya?
Udah.
Oh, kamu boleh bantu broadcast nggak ya, reminder? Soalnya kok baru 30 orang. Dia udah reminder sih, bentar. Mana ya? Silakan masukin orang-orangnya ya, Pak, atau Kristen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Amanda, the MC for our webinar this afternoon. Please be patient while waiting for other participants. Make sure your mic is muted during the webinar. Bapak Ibu mohon nonaktifkan mikrofon Anda ya. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We will start our online webinar. Thank you for your presence. On this good occasion, we will discuss the theme of 2024 Taiwan Indonesia Net Zero Carbon Emissions. This activity is supported by APTIKNAS, National ICT Business Association, and TISA, Information Service Industry Association of ROC, and also Asocio, Asian Oceanian Computing Industry Organization. Helped by Event Cerdas, building IT and B2B skills. Also supported by media partner wiscom.id, IT and Law Portal. First, we will hear opening remarks by Ms. Ivy Chang, Deputy Secretary General of TISA, and then opening remarks from Pak Fanky as Secretary General of APTIKNAS.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Ivy, Deputy Secretary General from TISA. Welcome to Digital Asia 2024. I'm excited to kick things off as we talk about how Taiwan and Indonesia can tackle climate change together. Climate change is a huge challenge, but we can address it by working together to cut emissions and reach net zero. This webinar is all about sharing ideas and best practices between our two countries. We'll hear from companies and experts who are already making a difference. I know we can learn a lot from each other and find new ways to collaborate. Thanks to our partners at APTIKNAS for helping us put this together. And thanks to all of you for joining us. Let's make this a productive discussion.
Ms. Ivy Chang. Next, we're going to hear Pak Fanky's opening remark.
Yeah, welcoming everyone in Taiwan, Indonesia Net Zero Carbon Emissions online meeting. It is an honor for us in APTIKNAS to work together under Asosio, the Asian Nation Computing Industry Organization, an international ICT trade organization that promotes the computing industry in Asia and Oceania. So APTIKNAS become the member of Asosiasi this year, and we do hope we can collaborate more. In this event, we are in Indonesia, want to know more and the update and solution, how the country like Taiwan can reduce carbon emission through the ICT solutions. Thanks to all speakers, both from Taiwan and Indonesia, Mr. David Su, William Tian, and Peter Xiao. Also from our APTIKNAS member, Pak Karim Taslim and Pak Abdul Rauf to join this online meeting. We are also honored to have Mr. Zainal Abidin from PLN, the electric company in Indonesia, our biggest electrical state-owned enterprise that put concern on net zero carbon emission and able to attend us as our keynote speaker. Later, he will join this meeting. Hope everyone can enjoy this online meeting. Even it's only 1 hour, but I believe it will give impact to both Taiwan and Indonesia companies and countries' perspective on net zero carbon emission. Thanks. As our motto in APTIKNAS, success together will be more glorious. Thank you and have nice meeting online together. Thank you.
Thank you, Pak Fanky, for the opening remarks. Thank you, Ms. Ivy and Pak Fanky, for the opening remarks. Next, our first speaker is Pak Abdul Rauf, Business Development Manager of Advantech Indonesia. Silakan Pak Rauf.
Wait. Halo,
Halo, oke.
langsung mulai ya Mbak?
Ya,
silakan,
silakan.
Pak.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Hello everyone, this is Rauf from Advantech Indonesia. In this opportunity, I will share about our solution, which is IMS. IMS is Intelligent Energy Management Systems that will help enterprises to become go green company. So this is aligned with ESG, environmental social governance, carbon neutral, net zero, carbon reduction, and also CBAM or CCA initiatives. Before our discussion to that topic, I will share about Advantech as a company. So our mission is enabling an intelligent planet with our hardware, software, and our platform, for sure. In terms of revenue, in 2022, we are having around 2.31 billion USD, and about our market cap is around 9.29 billion USD by September 2023. And about our employees worldwide, we are having around 8,900 employees. We are serving some of the sectors in terms of Industry 4.0, Industrial IoT, Embedded Computing, Smart Medical, Retail, Logistics, Energy, and Manufacturing. For now, our business is doing with solution integrators worldwide. So we are collaborating with the local partners to deliver our solutions and platform and also our hardware. So we begin with the journey to ESG. Firstly, we need to do a carbon inventory with some of the guidance from ISO 14064 for product inventory and also ISO 14067 for organization carbon emission. We also align with CBAM, which Carbon Border Action Management, that having some of the regulation when we want to export to the European countries. So after we do carbon inventory, we do total carbon deduction volume with some of the action like energy consumption data, CO2 emission data, and ISO 5001 compliance. And after that, we do set carbon deduction, implement carbon deduction, carbon credit and exchange, and carbon neutrality. So all of these steps are the journey to become to ESG or become a go green company. With Advantech platform and solution, we are collaborating with many players and some of the expertise in these sectors. In terms of our solution, we do carbon intelligence management by having some of the solution to do or to report from scope 1, 2, and 3. And also we do energy intelligence management by having some data directly from the matters, water, electricity, and some of the energy sources. And also we do carbon deduction action with some of the expertise like ESCO company, and with some of the expertise in carbon credit exchange. With our solution, we can do collaboration with this new field and this mega trend, of course. So these are the solution that we deliver in this field. In this above side, we have sustainable management for business managers. So we have EcoWatch to monitor real-time data from energy consumption with ISO certified 5001 from TUV Renland. And it will be having some the real data and also analysis from the matters. And the next thing is about Carbon R, which is carbon report, carbon asset management. So we do some of the collaboration as well with the Carbon Invents, which is the organization with more than 20,000 database life cycle of the products. And next we have Eco Enterprise. It's about the sustainability indicators management for the BOD to have some of the insight from their project. For example, RA 100, which is about their target to become renewable energy 100% from the enterprise perspective. On the other side, we have intelligent energy efficiency management, which is have some the capability to make the machine, the chiller, more efficient. And also we have PHM, which is predictive health maintenance, to make the maintenance become smarter. So we have predictive maintenance that will predict the abnormality and also the not good situation of the motors. All of these solutions is mostly from data that we collect directly to the on-site equipment, such as cold heat meter, electricity meter, HVAC, and others equipment. But some of them we collect with data from the PIC of the ESG. So we can do collaboration with all the third-party systems such as MES, ERP via API or MQTT.
Sorry, Pak Abdul, we only have 1 more minute left.
Yeah, and also we have OpenAI with ChatGPT, so we can have like a Gen AI to have the next level of the capability of AI in our solution as well. So with that point, as we see Advantech is evolving, so with this solution, we know that we have the background of financial stability and sustainability for enterprise. So we can ensure that Advantech can deliver, and also the after sales will be having our team to support. And also we invest in software solution development with 100 members to focus in that solution and other value proposition that we have here.
Sorry,
Here
Pak
is
Abdul,
our
I think
IAM solution
Abdul-
value from energy saving and also maintenance, management efficiency, and others.
Parau,
This
sorry
is
to conclude it.
yeah,
Conclusion.
this is our last. This is our project in China, and also we have also in Indonesia right now. And this is our successful stories worldwide, including in Indonesia. Thank you for this opportunity. Back to you, Miss Amanda.
Thank you, Parau. Sorry, we only have 6 minutes per speaker.
Okay, no worries.
Next, for the second speaker, thank you, Parau, for the explanation, a brief explanation about Advantech. Can you stop the share screen?
Yep.
Okay. Next, we have Pak Karim Taslim, Head of Information Technology of PT Solarion Energi Alam. Silakan, Pak. Okay.
Hey everyone. The other participant from TISA and the ICT Association Indonesia. I'm Karim Taslim from Solarion Energi Alam. We are in renewable energy industry. So today I will present. Today I will presenting about our PV dashboard monitoring solutions. First of all, I want to introduce about our company. We are engaged in renewable energy, especially in solar energy in Indonesia. We are a top 5 energy company in Indonesia. So talking about the solar energy, actually every of us, we know we have unlimited and renewable source of energy, yeah, and it making it the highest potential of renewable energy to help move towards a zero net emission, yeah. And solar energy also have diverse application, yeah. We can install it in rooftop, ground mounted, and also in floating. Yeah. And also in Indonesia, we have a very high irradiation level.
Hello, Pak Karim, are you still there? Sorry for the technical difficulties. Pak Karim, are you still there? Pak Karim, we cannot hear you.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah. So, talking about the solar energy and all of the renewable energy, we have a PP dashboard monitoring solution monitor the site in Indonesia. Yeah.
Atau dimatiin aja
Okay.
kameranya kalau nggak kuat wifi-nya.
Yeah. So with this PV monitoring dashboard, we can monitor all of our power plant, yeah, surrounding all of Indonesia area. We can monitor how much the productivity per days, per week, also per month, yeah, and we can also monitor how much they utilize, yeah, the usage daily, yeah, and we can also see the equivalent of the electricity that producing from each plant. Yeah. Actually, every devices, I think in the solar energy, we very friendly with the inverter, the data logger. Yeah. So actually, every inverter, they have their default software or dashboard monitoring, but the situation is when we have many plants, yeah, I think it's very difficult for us. Every time we need to monitor one site, we need to log into the software, and then we must log out, change to another plant. So we need a very simple dashboard that can integrate all of the system, yeah, from the API to the devices, and we capture all of the data, and we can monitor all of the plant, yeah, in a single dashboard. So that's what we do. And we also develop another version in Android and also in iOS operating system. Yeah. And this is our portfolio. Yeah, until now we already have 30 more plants, yeah, surrounding Indonesia. And this is our past experience. We already built a complete range of EPC services in utility scale project located in South Australia also. Yeah, the capacity around 5.8 megawatt peak. Yeah. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Pak Karim. Next, our third speaker is Mr. David Chu, founder and chairman of Empower Information Co. Limited. Mr. David is okay.
Okay. Could you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm David Chu, the founder and the chairman of Empower Information. Empower was founded in 1999 and is a listed company in Taiwan. The stock symbol is 6874. Empower's mission is helping our customers to build long-term and accountable industrial competitiveness by implementing digital transformation and ESG transformation solutions.
Sorry, Mr. David, can you speak up? It's your volume is very small.
Maybe I turn. Okay. And one of the most unique solution is sustainable financial solutions, disclosure solutions, which comply with the international financial reporting standards called IFRS. As I know, in Indonesia, all domestic companies whose securities trade in a public market are required to use Indonesia National Accounting Standards, SAK Indonesia, SAK Indonesia are substantially converged with IFRS accounting standards. From this page, you could see Empower's sustainable financial disclosure solution could help listed companies easily and efficiently prepare 3 compliance reports, include financial report, annual report, and the greenhouse gas inventory report. WISA is an alliance of tech industry association from 85 countries and economics. Every single year, WISA hosts Global ICT Excellence Awards. In 2019, Global ICT Excellence Award held in Armenia. Empower's solution product group consolidation report system called GCRS won Digital Innovation Award. After COVID-19, Empower's another software product, Carbon Keeper, won ESG Award in 2023 Associate Digital Summit ICT Award held in Seoul, Korea. Next page. Okay. This is WISA Digital Innovation Award winner called GCRS, and this is the working flow for GCRS. Showed how this solution helping our customers to prepare financial report automatically. It includes a digital and solid paper reports. Right now, we already have over 350 listed company customers in Taiwan. And this is a social ESG award winner, Carbon Keeper, or called CBK. Due to global warming risk for human beings, there are over 130 countries had set a goal of committing net zero emission by 2050. Actually, this is a tough goal to reach, but we all should do our best to reduce carbon emission and save Earth. To start this tough journey, the first step needs to do carbon footprint verification for companies. Do companies best to reduce carbon emission to achieve net zero goal. However, in the supply chain, your customer would ask about the product or service carbon footprint verification, such as Apple has announced her products and the supply chain should net zero carbon emission by 2030. CBK could help our customers to prepare companies' greenhouse gas inventories report as well as carbon footprint smartly and efficiently. And Carbon Keeper had been certified by SGS for confirming the whole system functions comply with ISO 14064-1 2018 standards. For achieving a global net zero emission goal, a company may face many different types of stakeholders, include local government agencies, supply chain buyers, all the countries your product export to. Requests on different format of GHG inventory reports right now. You will find it would waste a lot of time to prepare every single stakeholder's GHG inventory report. Empower's Carbon Keeper could help our users to make all reports much more easier and efficiently. A company should have couples of different function departments, offices, factories, or even many subsidiaries in local or global, which means the company should have many size fields and employees to participate in GHG inventory verification. Carbon Keeper could generate working paper in this field, in this page, you could see the working paper will be generated automatically, and which show how the CO2 equivalent data are all calculated correctly, and the vouchers and the documentations are stored systematically in your computer, in the system, and will save users a lot of time to do internal audit or in verification processes.
Mr. David, you only have 1 more minute there.
I just
Conclusion.
Keeper provides well user permission management for making sure the data is secure used in your organization. And the Carbon Keeper also provides agile universal activity data collect form, also automatically collect water usage, electricity usage, and the travel distance between location you traveled. Okay, and I think we would really like to find a partner in Indonesia and for exploring much more business opportunity between Indonesia and Taiwan. Please feel free to contact with me. Thank you very much. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. David.
Thank you.
Next speaker is from Mr. Wilson Tian, Product Director of Galaxy Software Services.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share my screen. Sorry, doesn't seem to be there.
Do you need any help?
Not really though. Let me bring. This is here, but I cannot see it. Sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
Let me share my screen. Okay, got it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce our product, Netzero, carbon accounting software for SMEs. And our company, Galaxy Software Services, actually founded by at 1987. So we have been established for more than 38 years. We have been going to the TPS at the end of the 2020s. And we have a couple of the product lines, such as being the agents, representing some really important international tools. And also work on the projects with the government, with the financial institute. We have some on-prem products, and also the SaaS services are actually available for our customers. So this has been established for many, many years. And let's talk about the carbon accounting. Why do any enterprises want to do the carbon accounting? Mostly because of pressures. Because you need to spend money, you will do some investments. So the reason why you need to do that is because under some kind of pressure. The pressure might be from the name brand customers, or maybe from the market you want to sell products to, and you will have the carbon customer tax for you. And or maybe the regulation from the government asks you to do something to review your carbon inventory. Or maybe by the ISSB standards, ask you to review all the carbon kind of inventory, and while you while you get your financial report out. So all these kind of requirements ask you to do some kind of carbon inventory, and the question is how, and how will I be able to get the data I calculated or I reported be convinced by my customers or the party or the stakeholder who wants me to report to. So we come up with the answers that it has to be going through some kind of international standards. So the ISO 14064-1 and the ISO 14067 have been introduced by the earlier presenters, which are two very important inventory, the GHG inventory and the product, the carbon emissions for products kind of inventory. And also because most of the carbon emissions actually from the electricity usage. So be able to look at what kind of equipments make most of the emissions. And we probably need to go to the energy management process going to the ISO 5001. So we have been combining all these kind of three ISOs into the tool, and then to present to our. Is that okay? Can you hear me? Well, okay. Assume that.
Yes.
Yeah, assume okay. So we sort of have the products available to our customer is a SaaS service, and the main purpose of it is to help our customers to do the inventory, needed the inventory, and get verified by the international company like SGS, BSI, and other verified companies. So this is the purpose. So we provide the GHG inventory, which is the ISO 14664-1 and the carbon inventory footprint inventory, which is the one ISO 14067, and also the energy inventory, which is the ISO 5001. Okay. For the ISO 14064, we'll go through the kind of process, for example, to set up the predetermined criteria and collect all kind of emission sources and doing kind of evaluation over them to see which should go into the inventory, and then work on collecting all this kind of activity data, and then doing all the calculation and producing the inventory and also the inventory report, and to be ready for the verification. Okay. And the important part of it is actually the factor database. The factor database we collect in the first year actually are from Taiwan, because we're a Taiwanese company, mainly from Taiwan, but later we actually collect most of the data from all different companies, like the data from Vietnam, the data from China, and also we have opened up a joint venture in Japan, so working on providing this carbon inventory tools for them. And so we also collect all the kind of Japanese kind of factory data, and USA EPA data, and also the EU, for example, C-band related kind of data. And also we provide some kind of footprint, product footprint, carbon footprint kind of database from Eco-Invent. We sub-license that to our customers, and for them to be able to use them. Okay. So this is actually show the kind of screenshot that when you are using the 14064-1 and you get the emission list. And then with the emission list, this is also another example for category 2 and 3 example. And the category 4, this is for 2018 and ISO 14064-1 standards. So there's now 3 scopes, but instead of 3 scopes, there are actually 6 categories. So this is for the category 4. Okay, for 14067, we also follow a very kind of strict kind of process to be able to get you the 14064 product in the product carbon footprint report. And then the most important part is we borrow the data calculated when you were doing the ISO 14064-1. So you have the whole factory emission data. And we use that and making use of the allocation cards for you to sort of get the parts, the portion of the material use or electricity use for your products. So this is actually getting all the kind of emission data, activity data from 14064-1, and then making use of allocation cards, and then you get the product you are going to do the PCF and all the kind of data. So you don't need to do the 2 times collection. You only need to do the collection once, and then with the location cards, you can simply working on the 14067. Okay, So this is actually an example after you work on the 067, and this is actually the result coming from the PCF. Okay.
Sorry, Mr.
So this is the end. I'm going through it very, very quickly because I only have 6 minutes. There's a lot of material. Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway.
thank you so much, Mr. Wilson.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wilson, for your presentation. Our last speaker before the keynote speech from Pak Zainal is Mr. Peter Xiao, Sales Deputy Manager of JGB Smart Property Co. Limited. Okay, okay. Mr. Xiao.
Okay, so am I screen clear now?
Yes, you can full screen.
Okay, so good afternoon. I'm Peter from JGB Smart Property, and it's our pleasure to introduce our business and share about the practices of ESG in the real estate leasing market. We are a one-stop property management system for all landlords and property managers in Southeast Asia. Our motivation for starting our business derived from our own experience of being rental property managers. As we know, the real estate industry is highly labor intensive and energy consuming. So we are here to provide our clients with digital solution to enhance their working efficiency. And for the past 4 years, we attained a growth rate of 30x. Until now, over 300 enterprises have implemented our solution, including real estate developers, agency, and property management companies around 24 cities in Southeast Asia. So let's get deeper. Imagine if you are a landlord who owns hundreds of properties for rent. Those routines such as signing leases, asking tenants to pay the rent, and repairing facility are all trivial and annoying. So from now on, you can cope with those tasks online. From the perspective of ESG, how can JGB help? Let's get to know our features. First, tenant can finish a room tour online instead of scheduling a real place room view. This saves the transportation time. During the pandemic, we made remote room viewing possible. With a gadget, you can simply build a virtual reality of your properties. With a smart lock, keys are no longer needed. Second, we accept users to sign their rental leases online in replace of hard copies, which saves the paper usage. Since last year, we have cooperated with the New Taipei city government. Social housing in New Taipei has adopted a paperless management process. Last but not least, we have integrated with IoT devices such as smart meters. Managers can monitor the real-time energy consumption of their buildings and individual tenants through a dashboard. For instance, some of our clients are listed companies in Taiwan. Energy management devices are indispensable infrastructure for them to comply with the ESG standards. So the ESG matters. Now, we are one of the members of the International Well Building Institute, IWBI, which is the most representative ESG-related organization of the real estate industry. Little by little, we believe that digitalization can also bring positive effect to the environment. From every paper usage we reduce and traffic time we save. We are currently in the early stage and we will still devote ourselves to the vision of ESG. We are now looking for local partner in Indonesia, so feel free to contact us and pursue the Net Zero vision together. So if there's any question or any issue to discuss, we are welcome and just talk to us after the meeting. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Peter Xiao. Now we will hear Pak Zainal Arifin, Vice President Technology Development and Standardization of PLN. Pak Zainal. Halo, Pak Zainal. Is he here? Pak Fanky, Pak Zainal left the.
I think Pak Zainal changed to the laptop because of the unstable connectivity.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we just wait, or we can go for the Q&A dulu. It's okay also.
Oh, okay.
Pak Zainal still
Okay.
trying to.
Miss Jeannie or Miss Louis, should we go to Q&A first, or should we wait for Pak Zainal to change to laptop?
Or shall we have a group photo first?
Oh, group photo first. Oh, but then we don't have photo with the key speaker.
Okay, so let's go ahead with our QA session.
Q&A?
Right.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, please.
Okay, we have. Wait. Let me put the. Everyone. So we will go to Q&A session while we wait for the key speaker to join us again. Wait. Pak Abdul Rauf and Pak Karim, can you open your camera as well, because we're going to Q&A session. I want to spotlight you all, the speakers. Pak Karim as well ya, Pak. Okay. Okay, first of all, we have a question from Halashon HS Simanjuntak. He or she said, thanks for the presentation. Question from Halashon SKF Indonesia. Talk about the renewable energy that means new technology which is related to the investing and capital costs, also infrastructure. My questions is, how much your ROI or BEP needed average, and how much average cost to build the renewable energy such as sun, wind, etc. And my next question was, what happens if the sun isn't shining or the wind isn't blowing? Thanks. I think anyone mind to answer the question? Either Mr. David, Mr. Peter, or Mr. Wilson, Pak Abdul, or Pak Karim. Are you still here, Pak Karim?
Hello.
Yeah, so anyone want to answer the question first? The question is, how much years ROI or BEP needed average, and how much average cost to build the renewable energy such as sun, wind, etc. Can anyone answer the question? Pak Rauf mungkin bisa jawab pertanyaannya nggak, Pak?
Yeah, okay. About this question about ROI, it depends on types of the residential or utility scale projects. For residential, it takes around maybe 6 to 10 years, depending on the incentives like tax credit or rebates, or location, like sunlight availability, and also electricity price. For regarding the utility projects like the medium or large scale project, it depends on the project size, financing, and also energy prices. What happens when the sunlight is not shining over the years? So it's like the ROI is on average like from 5 to 12 years. So when the sun is not shining well, so the ROI will be longer than before. So this is like approximate rule of thumb to measure the ROI. Would this answer the question?
Anda monitor.
Iya Pak Fanky. Ini
Agenda sudah ada tuh. Agenda sudah ada.
oh ini jadi balik ke Mbak Zainal dulu ya?
Ya boleh.
Oke.
Dijadikan fokus ya.
Oh ya. Halo Pak Zainal.
Hello, good afternoon everyone.
Oke, Pak Zainal, aku udah jadiin co-host ya, silakan. Wait. So,
Okay.
now we will hear Pak Zainal Arifin, Vice President Technology Development and Standardization of PLN. After that, we will go to group photo and then back to Q&A.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon everyone. Without further ado, I would like to share about what technology needs for achieving net zero emission in Indonesia. So please allow me to share the presentation. Okay, I would like to start with this macro view that Indonesia actually during the COP already commit to achieving net zero emission by 2060 or sooner. This is the emission CO2 on power generation we predict until 2060, and this is the fuel mix of our technology for net zero. We are PLN, the Indonesia listed company, has the important role for achieving net zero emission because major contributor for the CO2 actually coming also for the power generation. So we commit to increase clean power generation capacity to support the growth of electricity consumption as a driver of our economic in the future. So what we do and we should do, first thing we should have a roadmap. This is a roadmap of PLN to achieve net zero emission in 2060 or sooner. Consists of several stages every 10 years. So there is a main activity. The first one, indeed, we should reduce the fossil fuel. We are not allowed to build a new coal-fired power plant, for example. And the second one, of course, we should increase our renewable energy development. For the next 10 years, we want to build at least to 20.9 gigawatt. And for supporting the green transmission, the green power plant, we need transmission line for the backbone, for delivering the electricity from the power generation to our customer. And also we use carbon capture storage. Also, we also consider to use a clean energy as a nuclear power in the second step. And also we start to reduce coal consumption for the existing coal-fired power plant using biomass. I would like to focus on the first step between 2020, 2022 to 2030. So we already make the planning. We building the new additional capacity for renewable energy up to 20.9 gigawatt, and the progress right now actually this is the status in April. But right now actually the renewable energy project are already at the pipeline procurement already achieved 17 gigawatt. It means the more than 75% of our planning of renewable energy is already at the pipeline. It means already the study, procurement planning, some of part already on the procurement state, and also some of the project already in construction, and 1 gigawatt already on commercial. This is the last update for the renewable energy project in Indonesia. This is for hydro. For hydro, we would like to build 10.4 gigawatt with the CapEx $22.66 billion at 318 locations. This is for geothermal. The new capacity we want to build 3.4 gigawatt with the CapEx we need $13.4 billion at 86 location. And this for the bioenergy. We would like to build at least 0.6 gigawatt with the cost, the investment 1.4 billion at 66 location. So I forgot to explain the green dot means the location, and the red dot means the project is already ongoing for the procurement. And also for the PV solar, our plan to build new 4.7 gigawatt until 2030 with the cost we need for $0.7 billion at 215 locations. This is the location. This is the ongoing project. This is for example for one of the PV solar project we already done, the Cirata floating PV solar 192 megawatt. It is one of the largest PV solar floating in the world so far. And also we want to build the wind energy. The capacity about 600 megawatt, it means 0.6 gigawatt with the CapEx we need $0.89 billion and 13 location. So this is the project we have done in Sulawesi, South Sulawesi, a wind farm in Sidrap. Instead of the renewable energy, what kind of technology we need for achieving net zero emission? The first is low carbon technology. I already explained about the biomass co-firing, wind farm, PV solar floating, the digitalization. It means we would like to reduce diesel to be a hybrid diesel with PV solar and battery energy storage. And also not only technology, we also launched the renewable energy certificate to our premium customer. And also we just starting to use energy storage in the some microgrid, maybe the capacity right now about 300 megawatt hour. We start to use to study green hydrogen. We also look at to carbon capture storage, also look at the ocean energy, and also one option is small modular reactor. The second technology we need is about digitalization. We already built the digital power plant, super app and mobile for one channeling single communication for PLN with all customer and all stakeholder. And also we already installed advanced metering infrastructure. Right now, just the beginning, 1.3 or 1.4 million. Our customer right now is more than 82 million. So it's just beginning. We build e-mobility, we build smart digital procurement, online monitoring losses, digital substation, zero downtime, digitalization of centralized payment, primary energy online monitoring like full online and so on. This is one example for what we have done with the digitalization of our plant. So we change the way we do operation and maintain the power plant to be centralized, digital, and using advanced data analytics. So we can achieve more efficient and also more reliable. And because more efficient, we can reduce the emission from our power generation around Indonesia. This is also the digitalization for the distribution and also customer service. We have three kind of the tool platform, the management and optimization Yantek. Yantek is mean customer services. With this tool, we can increase our reliability. We reduce the number of audits at the customer side more than twice. We also can reduce the duration of audits. So audit recovery of our customer is also twice faster. And with this tool also, we can reduce the losses network. In 2018, the losses 44%. We can reduce up to 8.72% in 2022. And this also the super app we create. This is one of the maybe the most downloading app in Indonesia. The rating is so far is good, and right now more than 42 million downloader and more because this is a super app can channeling all of stakeholder of electric utility company, not only customer but also like EV manufacturer and so on. And the other technology we need is indeed grid reinforcement. We need some digitalization, and not only digitalization but smarting for the grid. We need a WEMPAC, wide area monitoring and protection control. We look at the flexible AC transmission system, virtual power plant, expedition, and the most important thing about the technology for this grid is we call it the smart grid. And the last technology, the last kind of technology we need is about the electrification. We would like to change the way or the life of our people for the fossil fuel energy to be electricity. We build a lot of EV charging station, along with so many EV coming at the road in Indonesia, and also we provide battery swap station. We try to reduce the use of LPG, imported LPG to be induction stove. We do electrifying agriculture, captive power. We also provide such broadband internet services and also service after meter. So for reduce the carbon for the not only for the power generation but also for the transportation, PLN take a proactive role for building the EV ecosystem. So we develop end-to-end the platform for connecting all EV stakeholders, from the EV charging station operator, for the EV owner, for the banking, the finance services, for transaction, and regulator, and so on. This is the EV ecosystem we already built so far, and we still continue to make innovation for strengthening the ecosystem. For example, this. So we try to modify the existing PLN electricity pool to be EV charging station. So it will be, the EV charging with low cost, very effective, and will be available at somewhere. So many locations already exist at the electricity infrastructure around Indonesia. So in this year, we would like to build 2,000 of these EV charging stations. Indeed, for developing all the technology implementation, So for building renewable energy, baseload, and also the variable renewable energy, it's mean for solar PV and wind energy, we need huge investment. So for all projects to build the clean renewable energy for reduce CO2 in Indonesia up to 2030, we need at least 36 billion US dollar. So PLN cannot do alone. We need collaboration for all stakeholders to realize our target to build clean renewable energy to reduce CO2 emission in Indonesia. So finally, I have the conclusion that for achieving net zero emission in 2060, actually Indonesia through PLN still continue transformation. We try to achieve the net zero by two ways, the basic ways. The first is shift away from high carbon power generation like coal, especially for the most contributor of CO2 emission. And the second is delivering new green technology and business like renewable energy, electric vehicle, renewable energy certificate, and so on. And until 2030, based on our roadmap, we plan and ongoing still continue to realize new capacity to 20.9 gigawatt of renewable energy. And talking about the technology, dealing with the energy transition and net zero emission, actually, we don't need only renewable energy, low carbon technology exactly, but also digitalization to make our grid more flexible, to make our asset more efficient. At the end, with the higher efficiency, the emission can be lower. And also we should increase the reliability and also strengthening our grid to be smarter, to be connected smoothly with so many PRE, especially PV solar and wind energy to connect it to our grid. And the last one, along with the energy transition trend, so the electricity will be the central of energy needed in the future. So we need to create the demand. For the decarbonization of road transportation, not only power generation, actually PLN already developed 100 EV charging station and take a role to build the EV ecosystem in Indonesia. And the last one, for achieving net zero emission, actually we cannot do alone. PLN cannot do alone. It needs huge investment, 36 billion US dollar for 10 years. We need strong support for government, industry. We need collaboration for industry, vendor, lender, the finance institution, and so on. So we are very welcoming you to join this project to realize, to build the clean and renewable energy for reducing CO2 emission in Indonesia. I think that's all of my presentation. Thanks for your attention. Back to the moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pa Zainal, for the presentation. Next on our schedule, we will have a group photo together. Ladies and gentlemen, please activate your video camera. We will take a picture together. Please wait, yeah. I have to remove the spotlight first.
Please turn on your video.
Yeah, we will wait for the camera.
Nyalakan kameranya.
Christine, can you open your video camera? Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wait, I have 3 more pages. Please wait. Okay, second page. 1, 2, 3. Third page. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, fourth page. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Okay, we would like to say thank you for all our speakers today. Pak Zainal Arifin, Mr. David Shu, Mr. Wilson Tian, Mr. Peter Xiao, Pak Abdul Rauf, Pak Karim Taslim, and also thank you Miss Ivy Chang and Pak Fanky Christian for the opening remarks. Oh yeah, but by the way, Miss Ivy Chang used AI video. She recorded herself and also she generated with AI for the video this opening remark today. I think it's quite cool that we are already in the AI area. And Miss Ivy Chang today used AI for her video opening remarks to help her make a better video. Thank you to all the participants who took their precious time to attend this webinar. For the questions, I'm so sorry today we are already concluding the webinar. You can ask the question to me or other event cerdas, and then we will pass it to the speaker today, and then we will give you the answers by WhatsApp or email. See you all on the next webinar. Thank you. God bless.
Pak Jenderal,
Thank you.
terima kasih
Thank you. Bye-bye.
untuk
Thanks.
kesempatannya.
Terima
Thank
kasih,
you.
terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Terima kasih.
Have a nice
Terima
day,
kasih.
everyone.
Terima
Bye.
kasih, Pak.
Thank you.
Terima kasih.
Bye.
Thanks. Thanks, sir.
Thank you for all.